Oh God, the pink man. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Look away. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. A pink man appearance. The pink man wants to say hi. I'm looking. I'm looking. Hello, Maya. Welcome on in, ma'am. Can we get a shout out for Miss Maya, please? Hello there, ma'am. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I'm also so nervous. I'm so nervous, but so excited, but nervous. I don't know. It feels like you know, when the introvert like gets invited to a party, and then the introvert's like excited to go to the party, you know, with the friends, but then it's also really nervous because, you know, new people. And so I'm like, I'm a little nervous, but a little shy, you know. Hi everyone, welcome on in. A good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. No matter what time it may be, I hope that you're having a wonderful week so far. Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! Hello. Hi everybody. Hello. Hi Silva. Hi Savvy. Hello Bio. Hello. Hi, bruh. I know, scuff here. There's further scuff. Don't even get me started, okay? I'm gonna... I will tell you about the further scuff that is going on here. Hello, Susanu. Welcome on in. Boog is excited to meet Evelyn. Oh my goodness. Evelyn is very excited to meet Boog as well. Oh my gosh. Yes, if you guys saw on my Twitter, actually, I posted my RP character. And so I'll go into that here in a smidge. But yes, my RP character for the VCraft Enchanted server is officially announced on Twitter. And I am so excited! I'm so excited! And so I'll talk more about that too here in a second, okay? After I say a bit more. Hello, Mr. Pepo. Hi, Derby. I'm in a meeting, so can't listen in as of yet. But hello, gamer, even though my DMs got Donald Walled. I'm sorry, Derby. I'm sorry. I saw your DMs. I'm sorry. Let me reply right now. Right now. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Alright, okay. No, don't know wall. Alright. What the heck? It's okay, she don't know wall me every time. What do you mean, Cian? Hello, ma'am. Hi, Raisty. Hi, Lily. Welcome on in. Hello there. It's okay, you can say good morning, you could say good afternoon. You know, we got people from all different time zones here. Yeah, so we can all say good time zone to each other as well. Yeah. No, don't say that so much. No. Hi, Adisu. Hi, Northerner. Yes, so I do apologize. I did decide to like stream last night, you know, kind of like last minute, just because I was looking at my schedule and I was like, oh dang, you know, I'm gonna be not streaming for like 4 days in a row, right, for the weekend. And that's a heads up, by the way, in case you guys missed the announcement. I will not be streaming on Saturday and Sunday this week, and so it's gonna be a 4-day weekend for me. And so you guys won't see my streams after Thursday until Tuesday, okay? So it's gonna be like one of the biggest breaks I take. You know, I usually don't even take like back-to-back breaks, like a weekend break. And so yeah, I'll be away for 4 days, but don't worry, okay? Don't worry, I'll give you guys a big story, you know, about you know, our adventures with Gretchen when she comes to visit us, you know, on the weekend. And so yeah, I'll tell you guys all the stories on Tuesday. All right, I'm not leaving. I mentioned it, but my dear friend Gretchen is coming to stay with us for, you know, her visit. And so we're going to be hanging out together. We're going to be, just spending time together, eating food. I'm getting a haircut, I'm getting a haircut. After over a year of not getting a haircut. And so that's exciting as well. But yeah, I'll tell you guys all about story time on Tuesday. Okay? All right. But yeah, I wanted to stream. Yeah, I just thought of it. I was like, I'll just do like a quick 1 hour stream, And so I did a quick 1 hour stream, played some water park simulator just so that we had like another day together before, we have our short 3-day stream this week. But yeah, I stream tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm off for 4 days. And so I wanted to at least like have 4 days of streams, this week before I took off for 4 days. And so yeah, small stream yesterday. Small stream. I'm sorry. I know. I realized afterwards, I was like, oh, the streak. I was just like, oh no, the streak. Because it was a lot later than usual compared to my stream times. And so I do apologize. I'm so sorry for those that were trying to, build up their streak and lost it because of the random stream yesterday. But, I once again, I do appreciate the people that have built up their streak. But don't worry, when it comes to a streak, it's always fun to build it back up again. And so you can kind of think of it as in like a reset for the streak. It's been like 6 months since the year started. And so, it's like the halfway point of the year where the streak resets. We blame Twitch because they make me addicted. My poor 75 stream streak. My 39 stream streak. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Bio. Yeah, I was very late. It was very spontaneous, But yeah, don't worry. Okay, streaks I know are fun, but please don't forget, it's just there as like another thing for funsies. It's nothing where it's like, if you have the highest stream streak, that means that you'll have a special reward, It's just for fun. And so, I just want to remind y'all that I really appreciate those that did keep up the stream streak. But please, do not worry if it's broken because, it's just there for funsies. After I lost my 50+ stream streak the very first time, I've become numb to... Oh, no, Gretchy, don't say it like that. No, Gretchy, I'm so sorry. Not that I've become numb to losing streaks. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of the same way, but not as intense, Gretchy was able to maintain like a 50 stream streak. I think the highest streak that I've maintained is like 5 days. And then I lost it and I was like, yeah. So either I just kind of became numb to it after like 5 days of losing my streak, or I was just like, I think for me personally, I see it as in like, I know that, like, for example, I always say this here to the community as well, right? Like, I don't ever expect anyone in the community to like pop up to every single stream because I know life happens, and people get busy, people have things to do, right? And so for my streams, I don't ever expect anyone to come in every single day. And so it's the same for me too, I'll try to pop into my friends' streams whenever I can. And so, I think for me, the streak thing was fun at first, but I was just like, I'm just there to like vibe and hang out. I tend to be more like lurky anyway. And so, yeah, I just kind of like pop in and I'm just like, hello. And then I disappear, So yeah, you guys are always welcome to hang out here if you would like. Please don't feel bad if you lose your stream streak. But I do see them and I appreciate people that do have, those stream streaks. Tokira, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here with us. Hello. Sounds like me saying hello and that's me, yeah. I'm really shy. I'm super shy. And so, yeah, sometimes I'll say hi. Sometimes I don't say hi because I don't want to, bring the attention to me. Sometimes I just lurk in the darkness, I'm just like, I'm here silently supporting. I support. Hi Nita, welcome on in. Hello there. For most streams, I don't mind losing streaks. It's just this one, but I'll move on if it ever breaks. Oh, Silva, thank you, ma'am. Hi Solon, welcome on and happy Tuesday. Hello. I've become so numb. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. What was your first Linkin Park song? I feel like a lot of people, Numb was the first Linkin Park song. And for me, yes, okay. It was my first Linkin Park song because I saw it from AMV. Okay, it was like an Ash AMV, you know, Ash Ketchum. And so, yeah, I that was my first intro to Linkin Park. I think it was like an AMV about Charizard and Ash, you know, and like Ash's like whole like, you know, trainer bond with Charizard, and it was very edgy, you know. There were lots of Pokemon AMVs that were very edgy back in the day, you know. Oh, Bio, thank you, Bio, though. I appreciate your stream streak. Thank you. Now the perfect attendance. I'm not gonna lie, okay, let me tell you this, all right? I had perfect attendance all throughout high school until my senior year. And you know why? I didn't really care about it. I was just like, oh, you know, I have to go to school every day anyway, you know. But there was one day in senior year where we had like there was a bomb threat that popped up, you know, on our, like, it was like a Facebook page, you know, for my high school. And so they were like, yeah, there's a bomb threat, you know, today that's been announced. But the school was like, you know, as of right now, the threat does not seem imminent, and so school will carry on. And I messaged my teachers. I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to risk it. I'm really scared, and my parents are worried as well. And so I'm gonna stay home. You know, I was like, perfect attendance is cool, but I'm concerned about my safety, and so I'm gonna stay home, you know. And so yeah, I stayed home. I broke my perfect attendance. Thankfully, nothing happened. Everyone was safe, you know, and thankfully, the school decided to excuse everyone that decided to take off that day. Because I still can't believe it. I don't understand why they didn't call off that day, you know? I don't know. But yeah, thankfully, nothing happened. But it was still scary, you know? It was still really scary. Yeah. I wonder if it was a student who wanted to get out of a test, so they fake called one or something like that. I don't know. They probably didn't call it off because there was no evidence of one. I mean, yeah, like from teacher point of view, right? In terms of like how admin works and stuff like that, I can understand why they didn't take it off. Like they didn't take it seriously, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. It was so sudden, and so I didn't want to risk it. Like if I was a teacher, I would tell my kids, you know, even if it's against the policies, I would be like, no, if you guys want to stay home, that's perfectly fine, because if I could, would stay home too. But yeah, I did stay home. I did. I had perfect attendance from preschool to grade 8, where I got sent to the hospital, and that was only 3 days lost, even though being sick. Oh no! Oh my goodness, Delmond. Yeah, if it concerns your health or safety, you know, I think that always comes first. And so, yeah, like perfect attendance is, I don't know, like my school, we had this like award-ish, like a certificate for those that got perfect attendance all throughout high school. But like, it's so unrealistic, you know. People get sick, things happen, people get injured, you know, from sports and stuff. And so like looking back on it, like many years after high school, I'm just like, yeah, perfect attendance is kind of wild, you know, to try to how do you say it, like reward, you know. It's cool, like it's commendable when people are able to go every single day. But I remember there were days where I was kind of sick, you know, but I still wanted to go to school to get the perfect attendance, you know. But as a teacher, and then like as an adult now too, outside of teaching, I was just like, if you're sick, stay home, you know, like take that time to rest up. I'd rather, you know, the students go stay home and feel better instead of like trying to go to school while they're sick just for perfect attendance. That doesn't matter. There's nothing, you know, that comes after you get your certificate for perfect attendance, you know. Right? It's like impressive, but at the same time, it just kind of feels like a scam, you know, with teachers trying to get people to come to school every single day. You know what I mean? Oh no, Mint Choco. Yeah, I feel like my area that I grew up in too, like where I went to school, yeah, it wasn't common But yeah, it was like there was always something happening, you know? And so the threat, you know, was just like, oh, it's happening again kind of thing. It is a good thing that school has fire drills. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about it actually. Like when I was in elementary school, my school had like a whole fancy schmancy like RV that they rented out for the sake of like fire drill safety lessons. And so I remember there was like an RV that they had with a room, you know, and then they had like fake smoke that they like put into the room to kind of simulate what you're supposed to do if you like all of a sudden, you know, see smoke or if you like see a fire, you know. And so they were getting us to do like the stop, drop, and roll technique out of the house/RV. And so I remember they went kind of far. They went really far with the safety lessons, which is nice because I feel like that really got ingrained into my head. I know some schools have things where like a kid, specifically elementary and such, has to stay home for 24 hours after having a fever. So if they have a fever at night, they won't go to school the next day. I wish that was a thing for my school. I remember I used to go to school, you know, after having a fever. Yeah, Mint Choco, me too. Yeah, me as well. Yeah. And then I remember that day afterwards, I went home and I was like, Mom, Dad, do we have fire detectors? And my dad was like, yeah, we do. And I was like, every room? And he's like, not every room, but we got one on every floor. There's like one in the, you know, in the first level, and then there's one in the second level where we sleep at, you know. And I was like, okay. But you bet I was like on top of it. The moment that I learned something in school, like drill wise, go home, tell my parents about it, you know, like, oh my god, today we learned about this and this. I just know someone who's went to private school and that was a rule about kids being sick. Maybe it's different with like private schools. I went to a public school. Yes. I remember when I went to like a private school, like during my what's it called? Matches, my away matches, right? For tennis. I remember every time I went to a private school, I was just like, it felt like the movies. It felt like when you walk into like the movies, you know, and you're like, oh my, this is the high school that they show in the movies. You know, it's like you got the really tall ceiling, you have the really like pristine, like glossy floors, you know, you have the lockers, like the full like body lockers, and then their courts were like immaculate, you know. They had windscreens for their courts, you know? Yeah, or they had indoor courts, you know? I remember this one private school that we went to had both courts indoors and outdoors. And so half of us were like doing our matches indoors and half of the other matches are doing their, you know, matches outdoors. I was just like, whoa, private schools are built different. And then I remember for when I was managing for the boys tennis team, when they were, you know, boys that were done, they went to go explore the school, you know, because, you know, coming from a public school, we were just like, we kind of want to see what a private school is like. And so I remember I went with the boys and we were doing like a tour. We were just like, whoa, oh my god, they got a trophy cabinet of all the wins that they've done, you know, for the school. Whoa, oh my god, look at the size of their gym. They have a pool. Whoa. And so yeah, there are a couple of times where, you know, the boys and I just went to kind of tour the private schools, especially the ones that were like a couple hours away. We would be like, whoa. It was kind of fun. It was fun just, you know, exploring private schools, you know, coming from a public school. But yeah. Oh my god! You pre-ordered Pokemon Legends CA? Let's go, Derby! I hope you have fun playing Pokemon Legends CA. I want to play too! I should probably pre-order as well. Not gonna lie. Oh, you got the DLC? Oh yeah, you get the starter. I feel like, yeah, I kind of want to get the DLC too, because I also want to, you know, get the Kalos? I never know how to pronounce it. Kalos region starters. You know, I want my Mega Evolution Delphox. That'd be nice. Hi, Alto. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Hi, Admiral. Welcome on in. Meanwhile, at public school here, sit on this broken desk made of rust. Yeah, we had broken desks that were also made of rusted metal. I remember there was this desk that gave me a splinter. You know, I think back about it. Like if I wanted to, my parents could have sued. My parents did not sue, you know? But yeah, we had some beat up desks that we used. Yeah. Finish this game first. Okay, let me hop on in. All right, I'll hop on into the shiny hunting. I messed up, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw my edit on my schedule posting on my social feed in Discord for my schedule. But so the schedule I posted yesterday actually has the wrong time for Minecraft. I don't know why. I think I was just tired, but I kept on mixing up the time zones for the opening of the server today. And so for some reason, I thought it was opening at like, I think, so in my brain, I was like, okay, 2 p.m. Pacific time, you know? But then I forgot to convert it to 5 p.m. on the schedule that I posted originally, you know? And then I didn't even realize that. So I didn't realize that I made it EDT instead of EST. I don't know why I did that. and then I realized after I woke up today, after looking at the new time I posted, the server does not open for like 2 hours until after the time that I allotted for the waiting room for today's stream. And so I have it stuck there. I have it stuck there now at like 5 p.m. that we're going to swap over to the VCraft Enchanted Minecraft waiting room on YouTube. But I did want to like set an hour beforehand just so that I could properly, you know, chat with y'all about it. And so technically, if I start the waiting room at 5, we have like 2 hours until the server boots up. Oh my gosh, Kix! Kix, thank you so much for the brand new sub at T1. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a T-Bun. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kix. I got hit with a 2-minute ad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have about like an hour. Oh my god, imagine an hour of ads. But we have like every half hour, there's like a minute and 30-second ad that I run. Thank you, Kix. I really appreciate that. Give me a shout out for Kix, please. Go check out Kix if y'all have not already. No, I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I'll do a whole hour of ads. But yeah, I found out from Twirly's stream that apparently the longest you can set an ad break to be is like 55 minutes or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? I didn't know you could set ad breaks to be like an hour long. That's crazy. Not 20 hours of ads. Oh my goodness. That is so you. Yeah, like I said, I think I just kept on like mixing up the times and stuff like that. Or I missed like a update for the opening of the server. For some reason, I thought the server was opening at like 5 p.m. Eastern today. And so, yeah, I might move the waiting room up like an hour. Or not up, but back an hour. Just so that we have like 1 hour of like chatting and settling into Minecraft. And then we'll like hop on in. But yeah, the VCraft Enchanted waiting room, I think I'll have it start at 6 p.m. Eastern, which is going to be like 3 p.m. Pacific. And then the official opening of the server for everyone is going to be at 7, right? 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be like 4 p.m. Pacific time. But that means we'll just have like an extra hour of hunting for Piplup. And so I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah. But here, let me show you guys my character for those that didn't see on Twitter. But yeah, today is the first official day of the Minecraft VCraft Enchanted roleplay server. And I'm so excited! It's my first time ever in an RP server. And as of right now, here, let me just show you the picture. Let me give you the visual, okay, that someone made. Someone made a compilation of all the people that are going to be in the server that they recorded. It's not everyone, but this is just like a general image of everyone that's going to be in the server today, okay? Or not in the server today, but in the server playing amongst this period of being in the game. But yeah, the server is going to be up for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and this is a visual of the people. Some of the people. The people that they've recorded are 52 people that they've documented in this screenshot right here. Or not screenshot, art. Compilation of all the PNGs. Lily!
What sort of jewelry do bunnies like? 24 karat gold. Zeldic bun hop.
I get it because of the carrot, right? Thank you so much, Lily, for that resub at 14 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun. Thank you so much, Lily. Can we get some love and some hype in the chat, please, for that resub? 14 months. Holy moly. Thank you, thank you. Alright, here's the picture. This is the picture right here. Bum bum. Did it not save? Eh? Sometimes these pictures don't save. But then sometimes I feel like I just don't look properly for the pictures. Oh, I found it, okay. Look, this is a visual, okay? Look at all the people! Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is not everyone. This is only like 52 people that they've recorded so far. The person that made this compilation of the PNGs. But look! That's a lot of people! That's a lot of people! And so, yeah, we're gonna be in the server today. And like I said, we're gonna be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. And so, since today is opening day, it's going to be, yes, a bit of like a longer stream. But we're gonna be playing throughout the 2 weeks, and so I'm excited. I'm excited to hang out and meet up with friends in there, but also meet some new people as well. Yeah, and the fun part is that it is an RP server, which means it's a roleplay server. So it's kind of similar to like GTA roleplay servers if you've ever seen them before. But yeah, we're all gonna be like having our own characters that we're playing as, and when we meet each other, we have to be in character, And so you might see their name like in game as like the username, but you're gonna you're gonna hear us talking, as if we're the characters that we're role playing as. And so I'm excited to try out my first ever role play server character. But here, in case you guys missed out on my literal announcement, let me show you my announcement for my character. What the heck? What happened? Hype train? Why is there a hype train? Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Right here. This is the tweet right here for mine. Pull it up. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. But nervous, but excited. Introvert things. Nervous, but excited, but nervous. You know the feeling, yes? Hi, Ricky. Welcome on. And hi, Amaris. Hello there. Welcome into you as well, Marissa. Hello. Alright, let me take off the image for now. But look. Let me window capture. Okay. Alright, so this is my tweet that I made earlier today. For those that missed it. Ta-da! Let me shrink it real quick. So you can read my little TLDR, my little summary. Alright. Ta-da! So this is my introduction to my character for those that missed it on Twitter. But as you can see, the character that I'm going to RP as is named Evelyn. I was trying to think of a name. I thought about using just like me, Elvira. But then I was like, ooh, everyone. Not everyone, but a lot of people were using like a sort of custom name specifically for the RP. And so I was thinking of like Elvira. Well, it's kind of like similar to Elvira, but also has more of like a knight type of air to it, like Sir Elvira. It didn't really like fit in my brain, and so I was like, oh, Evelyn, Sir Evelyn, and so I was like, okay, I'll be Sir Evelyn. But yeah, as you can see right there, I mentioned my name is Evelyn, the tiny protector. I'm a runaway princess turned knight that vows to protect all creatures. And so I talked about it briefly, but I mentioned how my idea kind of stems off of Maya's idea, because Maya was the first person that I saw that came out with a RP character. And for her, her character is Boog. You know, Boog. And Boog is like a small bug that collects a bunch of items. And so for me, as soon as I saw Maya's character, I was like, I will protect. And then I was like, oh, protect. Oh, maybe I'll be like a knight, you know? And so, yeah, I decided to choose a knight as like my character, but it still kind of like entails like me, you know, like it's still me, runaway princess, but you know, I've become a knight instead. And so, yeah. And then for me, it's like I'm not protecting the people per se. It's more so that I'm protecting creatures in this world. So mythical creatures, you know, like I want to protect Maya's character, Boog. I also want to have like a shelter. I want to have like a shelter, and I want to, you know, go around the world, look for creatures that might be hurt, you know, bring them into my makeshift shelter. And then people can come by and adopt creatures if they want to, like, adopt creatures. Because I know not everyone is familiar with Minecraft. So some people might not be as, you know, what's the word? Like, courageous to go out and explore. Like, I know I was that way. I was very much that way when I first began playing Minecraft. And so I thought it'd be nice. I thought it'd be nice to have, like, a little shelter near, like, the main area. And that way, if people want to still, like, adopt really cool creatures without having to, like, go out and adventure for the creature, I can do that for them. You know, I can have a little shelter. You know, people can come by and look at them, or they can come adopt them if they want to adopt them. There's going to be like name tags and stuff like that, right? And so I thought it'd be fun. That'd be fun to, yeah, be the tiny protector. And I'm tiny, you know, I'm under 5 feet. And so, yeah, I may be small, but I want to protect. I want to protect all creatures. And then, you know, maybe I'll have like, you know, bodyguard services for, you know, characters like Boog if they want to go on an adventure somewhere, and I can be there to like protect them. You know, I'll be like, I'm here for my duty as Sir Evelyn. But yeah, that's me. That's my RP character, and I'm so excited. The first thing I'm gonna do in the game today is I want to look for silver. You know, I want to get, or maybe not silver, maybe like iron. I want iron because I just want iron ingots to make the iron armor to kind of give off like, you know, like the silver knight type of, you know, aesthetic to it. But yeah, iron. I need to look for an iron farm or get some iron in the mines, you know? Yeah. It's always the small ones are the scariest. You bet. Yeah. But I'll talk more about this later on today for the RP server. But yeah, once again, it's a big lineup. We got a big lineup. And like I mentioned, this is only 52 people that are in the image right here. And I'm pretty sure there's more than 52 of us. And so, yeah, it's a very big lineup. Very big. I don't know if you guys want to know, but there are people on Twitter that were like making playlists on YouTube of every person that's like streaming on YouTube. And so I was just like, dang, that's cool. That's really cool. Makes it a lot easier for people that want to see different POVs, you know, of the VCraft Enchanted activities and streams. And so, yeah, big thank you. Big thank you to all the lovely people in the community that have been compiling all the streams together, have been compiling PNGs like this. There are people that have made fan art already, like little fan art of you know, either all of us or individual people. And so I think that's so cool. I think it's really cool just how wonderful the community is. The community is so sweet and so supportive, and it's just really cool to see so many people, you know, band together to support their streamers that they watch, or just to support the whole event. And so, yeah, it's been a really, really heartwarming experience to even, you know, be able to meet such lovely people in the community without the server even starting yet. Oh my gosh, Tokita! Thank you so much for popping in here. That's very sweet of you to pop in here from that playlist. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And for anyone that, you know, might be discovering me, whether it's like now or later for, you know, from the VCrafted Enchanted event, it is an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. I will do my best as Evelyn, the tiny protector. Yes. I saw someone draw the little... Yeah, the little chibis! Yeah, that was the one that I retweeted. The little chibis.
Oh,
They're so cute. Marissa! Thank you so much for the resub at 31 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun. Thank you so much, Marissa. Thank you. But here. So I do want to just move the stream back, the waiting room for VCraft Enchanted to at least like an hour later. Because I do feel like I won't, like I chat a lot, I yap a lot, but I don't think I'll be yapping for that long, for like 2 hours. So I'll push it back to like an hour so that for anyone that wants to like, you know, watch the main events, you can watch with me, but only wait an hour. So I'm gonna change it real quick. I'm gonna make it start at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, all right. Ta-da! Okay, it should be updated now for the waiting room time. Hi, Shiny Green Dino. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pinning the September message. Yes, it is September. It's September. We're halfway through September, actually. Oh my goodness. All right. Okie dokie. But yeah, I'll show that as like the last thing for now before we hop into Pokemon until it's time. But look at the chibis. Oh, wait, they updated it. Oh my gosh. Wait. Look. You guys want to see? Look. So this is the picture right here. And look, these are the chibis. These are the chibis that, like I said, another member of the community drew of all of us so far that they have gotten to. And so, look at the chibis. Look at the chibis. It's me. I'm right there. Oh my god. VCraft Enchanted. Yippee. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm right there in the bottom left, and this was drawn by Blue Alto on Twitter. And so if you want to go support them, they once again drew all these chibis of the characters so far for the VCraft Enchanted server that's starting today. And so yeah, I think it's so kind of them. It's so kind of them to do that. Yeah, but yeah, it's really cool. And they were talking about it too, like they mentioned in their Twitter that they want to, I believe, kind of like slowly update the PNGs to kind of go along with the RP character. And so it's like the more that people kind of talk more about their RP characters, the more that they're going to customize it to kind of like fit with the RP character. And I thought that's so fun. I think that's really fun. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. But yeah, that's happening once again in about like 2 hours from now. Yeah, Maya! Oh my god! Look. They already did the one for Maya and her character Boog. Alright? And so this is what Maya's character looks like as Boog. Okay? Right here. Look. Where's the screenshot? I just took the screenshot. Oh, here it is. Look! It's her as Boog! Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Maya and Boog have become one. Maya and Boog. I love Boog. Boog is so cute. Oh my goodness, I must protect Boog. Boog brings out my cute aggression. But yeah. Like I said, this is Blue Alto on Twitter. I'll link you their tweet in case you want to go support the artists. But yeah, they've been working very hard to once again get all these little chibis out of everyone, and I think it's so kind of them to do that. Once again, you know, the people in the community are just so sweet and so kind, and it just really is so exciting to be able to be a part of this wonderful experience. But yeah, this is the person's Twitter right there, Blue Alto. No! Do not put Boog in the stew! No eating of Boog. No. Yeah, I protect. You collect, I protect. Alright. Okay. Let me go ahead and take this away. But yeah, that's my RP character. So yeah, I'll probably... I go by Evelyn in the RP server, but I'm okay if they call me Eve. And I thought that was really cute, you know? It's like kind of like how I'm Elvira. You can call me Elv. But people can call me Eve instead of Evelyn if Evelyn's a bit too long. I don't know. I thought Eve was a cute name. Eve. Like Eva, you know? Eva. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know how my character's going to kind of like play out. But I'll just go along with it, you know? We'll go along with the flow. Yes, Sir Evelyn. Yes, I am known as Sir Evelyn. I was trying to find like a knight in shining armor asset for my model. But I couldn't find one for the life of me on yesterday. And so I might just use like the Ira Satoya version of like the knight and stick it on my face, you know? Let me see. The Ira Satoya. Knight. Let me see. Just like... Wait. Google. Knight transparent PNG. Wait. Knighthood. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I want as the PNG. Oh my god. It's perfect. You guys ready? I'm gonna pull it up right here, right now for all of y'all. That's a fake PNG! Boo! I hate the fake PNGs, man. Oh, okay. Is this one where I have to pay for it? Or is this like an actual PNG? Let me see. Oh, it's an actual PNG! Okay, I'm cooking. Okay, I'm cooking. Wait. I'm cooking, especially now with the way that they updated the thingy for the helmets and stuff. Wait, hold on. I'm cooking. Open this. Help! I'm frozen! Okay. I'm no longer frozen. I am free. Okay. What? There's already... Oh, I know why. Okay. Alright. Wait. Put item pin to specific layer. I forget how to do this. Yes, this is what I'm doing. Whoa. Can I slide it? Wait, whoa. I'm trying to slide the item, not me. Whoa. Crazy. This is what happens when I try to on the spot, you know, put the helmet behind my head, slide to the left, slide to the right. 2 hops this time. This is what I subbed for. Yes. You know, I should be doing this. You know, for the latter half of stream. You know, but I don't know why. All of a sudden, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the helmet right now. Well, you know, wait. I can erase the middle part. Okay, I remember. Okay, I dabbled into like graphic design a little bit when I was in like high school, and so the one thing that I like mastered is how to make things transparent and also how to like make things into vectors and PNGs. I know how to use the lasso tool. I know how to use the sparkly wand tool. Okay. All right. I got you. Wait. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, ready? Okay. I'm done. Okay. And then I go into my folder. Okay. All right. I remember the first time that I learned how to like make things transparent and use like the tools, like the lasso tool and the starry wand tool in GIMP. I was like crying. I was like, you know that little girl that's like holding her hand against her head and she's like writing something and she's like crying? That was me trying to figure out how to make things transparent. I didn't know that there was like the starry wand tool. And so the first thing that I tried to render completely with the lasso tool. And so I was just sitting there making my little cuts, you know, with the lasso tool. And I was just like... Little JJ!
2 cheers for 2 years.
Little
Elvero,
JJ! Thank you so much for the resub at 2 years. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun. Can we get some love and some hype in the chat, please, for 2 whole years from Little JJ? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Ray. Welcome on in. Look, I did it. Oh, yes. I am ready. Oh, yes, I'm ready. It's kind of crooked. Yes. Oh god, I look so scuffed. But I did it though. I took out the transparent part. Yeah. Wait. It's kind of not properly sized though. You know, if I try to make it big enough to like cover my whole entire head, it's kind of big. It's kind of big for a helmet. It's kind of big, you know. It's a little big. It's cute oversized. Like this. Too big. Okay, yes, there we go. I am Sir Evelyn, ready to serve the creatures of V-Craft Enchanted. Oh god. It's so scuffed. It's so cute. You like it? You like Miss Maya? I protect Book. Oh god, I messed it up though. Can you your hand hold like a little shield? You want me to look? I'm gonna look for a transparent shield. Okay, let me see. Transparent shield. Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Okay. You ready? Items. Okay. And then it's kind of crazy, by the way. The shield is completely different in terms of like the texture of the helmet, and so it looks like it does not belong together. But okay, you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to protect. Okay. Oh my god. It's kind of awkward, you know, but I guess I'm ready, you know. I'm ready. I'm ready to be yeah, Sir Evelyn. Yes. You're like my oh, you okay. Let me see. Wait. Wait. These are amazing, Maya. Wait, oh my god. Wait. Okay. This is gonna like seal the deal, okay? This is gonna seal the deal here, alright? I think Maya said that she used these for her. Did you say Dark Souls gameplay? Thank you, Maya. Thank you for your PNGs. Okay. Let me boot it up right here. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going into my items. Okay. Shield here. Hero. Tate no Yusha. I am the new shield hero. God, I can't even say that seriously. Okay. Alright, ready? I know the red featherling one. It fits with my like thumbnail that I did because I took the knight from Iris Toya. I was just like, okay, yes, the indication that I'm a knight. Iris Toya, PNG of the knight. Yes. Okay. Alright. Okay, ready. Okay, maybe I'll like swap out, different days depending on what kind of night I'm feeling that day. I'm gonna change it up. All right. Hi, Zena. Welcome on in. Hello, Red Eyes Dark Knight. Hi, Twilly. Can we get a shout out for Twilly as well, please? Okay. I'm gonna take off the helmet. Okay, all right. I am ready. I like how this one, it's like, it fits in my face, but it looks so small compared to the other one. Oh my god. I look like those emotes. The emotes of like the VTubers, but then they have like their face like squished into like the emote, like they have their mouth on their nose. I don't know why, but this chainmail's giving that effect on my face. Oh my god. Yeah, Luvin. Yeah, I'm on my way to save creatures in distress. Yeah, today in Vcraft Enchanted. Yes, this is my outfit, okay? For the RP server. Okay, I'm on my way to save Boog. Yes. Wait. There's the other alternative. There's the other alternative that Maya gave me. So instead of like having the entire chainmail, I can also do the just like the top part, okay? Yeah, call me, the next saber. Would you summon me? What's the saber? Okay, ready? Oh, yes. Okay, this one I can do like the big Okay, this one actually looks more proportional, Yeah. What about this look here, chat? We like this look right here? You like this one? What do you mean? I can't become Archer. If I'm Saber, I can't become Archer. I cannot. Oh, thank you. Yes, the ears. Yes, my ears are poking out. Yeah, come on. You can't just squish the ears into a helmet. You gotta have, little holes for the ears as well, okay? All right. So cute. You guys like? Okay. Let me set this up then. Okay, let me make this into my... Oh my god. Is this gonna get in the way of my gameplay? Like, for you guys watching my stream? Can you imagine? I'm like, people come into my stream to see my POV, and all they see is this gigantic shield, like, getting in the way of all of the interactions. Just like, hey guys. Or maybe if I go on this side, so the shield's kind of there, but... The shield on the right of you, but then I'm not holding it up, My hand can't hold it up on the right side. Yeah. Can you give us a bow? Yes, of course. You want a bow from Sir Evelyn? Yes. Okay, you ready? Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Evelyn. I will protect all creatures here at the tea shop. Yes, welcome on. I can't take that seriously. Oh my god. I'm ready. Is Sir Evelyn knighted? I am a self-proclaimed knight, okay? I am self-proclaimed, okay? I am a runaway princess, alright? And so I have self-proclaimed as myself as a knight, alright? Oh, thank you! Battle armor? Wait, should I do like a whole like armor too? Oh yes. I found one. I found one. Okay, okay. Hold. Hold. You guys make it sound like I'm going into battle. I'm just going to protect creatures. I'm going to run around collecting like small hamsters. And be like, yes, I protect you. I protect you, tiny hamster. Yes. I don't know what creatures are in the game, by the way. And so I'm kind of going in blind with the mod pack. I don't know what kind of creatures we're into, but I'm expecting like hamsters and cats and dogs, you know, like the usual Minecraft animals, you know? And then Boog. Maya's Boog. Okay? But yeah, if you guys want to draw, like, you know, any any like fan art of Sir Evelyn, please let me know. I would love to see your fan art of like my temporary 2-week Sir Evelyn. All right. Oh my goodness, this PNG has like rippling abs. What the heck? Okay, let me just show you this right here. This is like no one is ever going to use armor that looks like this. At least not from what I know. You know, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That one's kind of crazy, you know? Wait, can I save this one? Oh, I don't think this one's transparent. Is this real transparent or are you fake? I think you're fake. Oh, it's a fake transparent PNG. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. What about this one? Is this a real? No, that's not real either. That encapsulates my aura. Just gets better and better. Oh, yes. Let me see. Do you have an idea of how your character would look hair color wise, or just copy paste? Oh yeah. So it's me. So it's gonna be me. Yeah. So it's still me. But with like the armor on and stuff like that. And so I guess if you guys want to draw like Sir Evelyn, right? You can think of like for example, if you want to give like Sir Evelyn like a ponytail, right? You can do a ponytail. Yeah, you guys have free reign when it comes to that. Or you can just make it goofy, like make it just like me with my pigtails still, right? But with armor on instead, you know? A giant mustache. Is this a real PNG? No, you have to, oh, it has the okay. Wait. My phone's gonna die. Why is the body armor the hardest to find out of all the PNGs? Why is that so hard to find? Oh. What in the... This is like Lord Farquaad's armor. It's just like a big bulky chest plate. Okay, we're getting into like the Pinterest ones. Okay, alright. Did you see perfect size? Excuse me, Silva. Excuse me. Alright, it looks like the chest plate is not meant to be. I'm going to be chest plateless, alright? I'm just going to be... Wait, no, I found one. I lied. I found one. Just when I was about to give up. Okay? Alright? Oops, I full screened my thingy by accident. I found one. Oh, yes. This is the only chest plate that I found that is... gonna be... Wait, I'm a noob! I didn't name it. What do I name it? What did I name it? Armor. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm ready. I am ready. Yes. I am done. My fit is ready to go out into the wild. I'm ready. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you for the googly eyes. Yes. Now I can make sure to spot all the mythical creatures. Yes. 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 Ha 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 ha. Let me take the picture of the abs away. That's not supposed to be there. Let me take that away. Ha 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 ha. Hi, hello. Welcome on in the YouTube side. Hello to those watching on the YouTube side as well. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome. Yes, yes. I should be doing this later on in the stream, but I just kind of got distracted. I kind of honed in on making my outfit right now. Hi, Nix. Hello, Snapesy. Hello. Hi, Fish Frogs. Hi, Nimby. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the congrats on hitting 6K on Twitter. I just hit that today, actually. I didn't make an announcement yet. But yeah, I just hit 6K today. Thank you guys so much for 6K on Twitter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now that is a powerful night. Thank you. Can you imagine you just like take this out of context? Sword and shield or just a bigger sword? Ooh. I think for me, I'm probably gonna have like a sword, I would say. Yeah, a sword most of the time. I don't know if I'll have a shield that often, but for sword, yes. Yes. Yoink the hair! But then if I'm bald, I don't have my armor on anymore. Here, I'll go bald Vera. Alright. Wait, I look like... Oh. I think it fits better now. I think that fits better, you know? Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. Bald Vera. Yes. I'm Don Quixote. Oh. I don't know about Don Quixote. The only Don Quixote I know about is the one in Japan, the Mega Don Quixote. Like the store. Hi, Mod Rocker. Hi, Huddle. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been missing everyone popping on in. Hi, Maxie. Hello there. Is it look? Yes, you like. Look, the chainmail. Even like the chainmail, lays on top of the armor perfectly. Oh, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. I am on the way to save the creatures. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. So, yeah. Let's play some Pokemon, shall we? I'm gonna boot up Pokemon. Okay? Alright? And then I'll take off the armor for now, but then we'll put the armor back on once the bald Vera is done. Okay? I just need to put it into like a scene, and then that way it's like saved for the rest of the week. Alright. Yes, Sir Evelyn is here to manifest Piplup. Yes, that is what I'm here for. Let me hop on over real quick. Okay. Yes. But Sir Evelyn is not going to be bald the entire time, okay? Alright? The bald is for Bio, since Bio requested for the bald. Oh my god, my googly eyes! Get back down here, I forgot. They go up with my hair. Sorry, Cian. There we go. God, I look so cursed. I look cursed. Okay, alright. Let me pull up my Switch. Oh, googly eyes are off. Never mind. Okay, perfect timing. You're defying the new era fat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my controller? Okay. Alright. me load on in. Alright. Let me do this right here. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna have about like an hour and a half. We've kind of chat for a while. We're gonna do an hour and a half of Piplup hunting, okay? Alright, and then after the hour and a half, we'll hop into Vcraft Enchanted prep. We can work more on my armor and stuff, okay? I did not donut wall you. I literally said sorry, Cian. Cause the googly eyes went up with my bald hair. What do you mean, ma'am? I did not donut wall, okay? Counter. But if I did miss any of your messages, I do apologize. Chat, I was honing in on the armor. Hi, Flamina. Welcome on in. Hello there. Welcome. This is Sir Evelyn. Meeting you for the first time. Hello. Yes, this is our first meeting. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the counter. Okay. All right. Why does it look like that? Is it too tall? I think the window capture is a little too tall. Let me fix that real quick. Whoa, whoa, why is it so elongated? Meow. Meow. Okay. Alright, counter is back up. Hi, Meow. Welcome on in. Hello there. Hello there. Hi, West. Okay. Alright. Come back, Cian. Come back. Come back. Oh my god. You did not bio. Why did you do this while I'm bald? Oh my god. I guess it kind of fit in with the the other nights, huh? Okay, well, Bio made this lovely edit. I think, Cian, if you want to come back for anything, I'm sure you would love to see this edit of me bald with the other nights. Thanks to Bio, okay? So, Bio just made this. Oh! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Oh my god. Monty Python and the search for a shiny Piplup. Oh my god. But yeah, this is great. This is 10 out of 10. Amazing. Yes, yes. If you guys, by the way, if you guys ever like clip anything during the Vcraft Enchanted, you know, gameplay, you can hashtag it with either hashtag Vcraft Enchanted or hashtag ElvLive, and then that way I can go back and see all of your like edits or see all of your memes and stuff or clips. I want to see. I want to see. Ah, yes, I am ready. I'm ready for battle. Yes. What the hell happened? European or African? What? Piplup is just Piplup. Void. Void. Void, thank you so much for the cup of tea. Thank you so much for the subscription. I don't know why it didn't pop up in the notifications. But Void, thank you so much for continuing your sub. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun. Thank you, Void. Shiny Piplup Elf R. Oh yes, yes, yes. I will bring that out before we hop in. Yes, yes. Okay, oops. Oh my god, Bio, if you add like a Piplup to that edit, I can edit or I can add it into the edit slideshow. And so it'll like forever be ingrained. And so we'll remember if we continue this in the future that there was a day where I was dressed up in like a full suit of armor with Piplup. Okay, okay, let me drink some water. Oh, okay, thank you, Bio. Today is the day that we'll get our shiny Piplup at last, so that we can, move on and prepare for the Pokemon Legends ZA next month. Also, prediction as always, if you guys want to predict, you can win some channel points The first prediction for today is if I will get a shiny Piplup or a shiny Starly by 6,825. All right, so predictions up if you want to vote. Okay, all right, and gamble some points. But yes, I've been bald for such a long time. How long am I gonna be bald for? Hello? Hello. Also, I need to plug in my thingy. Give me 1 second, please. Hold on. I need to plug it into my game capture. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I did get big. I got big. Oh, thank you, Sanzai. Thank you. It's been 12 minutes. Okay. I turn myself back then. Alright. Get this off me. Okay, alright. Let me make this into like a little thingy. Should I stay? Do you guys want me to be in this outfit right now for the rest of today? Or should I go into this outfit later when I'm playing Minecraft? I don't know. You want me to stay? Keep it? Keep it? Okay. I'll keep it. Let me just adjust it so it's not like flimsy. There we go. Ah, yes. That is much better. Yes. Can you imagine? Today is like the day where I get like a shiny Piplup at last, and then this is the clip that I get clipped in with this outfit. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Okay, let me bring out the Piplup too. Okay. Where's the Piplup? Alright, I'm gonna put Piplup on the armor, okay? On the shield. So we all know what the objective is today. This is our objective, okay? We need to find this Piplup right here. Yes. Okay. Alright. Hi, Jesta! Welcome on in! How you doing? Yeah, people that don't know what's going on are probably so confused right now. They're like, what in tarnation? Why is she dressed up in a suit of armor? Why is she doing this? They have no idea. Look, yeah, the counter, like, fixed itself size-wise. You put all your points into this? Oh my goodness. Empoleon looks like a knight. That's true! That is so true. Empoleon does look like a knight. When you look at Empoleon's artwork, right? The gold crown kind of does give off the knight in shining armor look. And then, you know, the shield, you can think of the shield as Empoleon's arms, or it could be you know, Empoleon's sword, if you want to think about that too. You know, a whole sword. Yep. Dawn is... No, don't say that. Dawn is not cursed to get the normal Piplup. Because I am not Dawn. I am me. I am Elbuda. I mean, Evelyn. I'm Evelyn. I'm Sir Evelyn. Oh god, I'm probably gonna do that a lot. Like, imagine like when people come up to me, they're gonna be like, "What is your name?" And I will be like, "I am Elvira." I mean, Evelyn. I'm Evelyn. Wait, I think I can move the plate of armor behind me so that it's like underneath my hair. Let me try this. I think I remember they talked about this. Pin to a specific layer. Hold on, let me disappear for a second. Let me see. So you don't see me turning red, you know? It's like that, the movie Turning Red. Hold on, let me see if I can get this right. Pin under. Where is the thingy? Oh, here, I found it. Wait, no. Do, 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 do. I'm testing. I'm trying to multitask to see if I can do this correctly. Where are my pigtails? Where are my pigtails at? I saw them earlier. Here they are. I found them. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I did it. All right. You ready? You ready, chat? All right. Ta-da! Look! Okay, nice. Now my hair is in front of my armor, and so it looks more seamless now. Hey, let's go. All right. Let me go ahead and put myself back into the corner. Yay! More seamless. Yes, I forgot. That's like a new thing that they added into VTube Studio, so it can look more natural. Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lumen. Thank you. All right, now we focus. Now we lock in on the resetting. Yes, back into the corner I go. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hey, who did that? Excuse me. Ha. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, because I was thinking about it, right? I was like, why do I have my hair behind my outfit if I can just put it behind or in front of my outfit? Or behind my outfit. Yeah, if I can just put it in front with the updated stuff. Yeah. I like how the helmet though is like comedically extra large compared to the suit of armor. It's so much bigger. It's gigantic. Oh yes. Battle Maid Elvira. I remember people were asking about that when I debuted. A lot of people thought the ribbons on my back of my outfit, they thought that was like battle knives that I had for some reason. I can see it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Maya. Yes, this is my look. This is my look for today. Yes. Can you imagine if I had gone with the other helmet? You know, they would have been like, "Oh my gosh, it looks like the PNG that I used for my thumbnail." But now it's like if they come into the stream, they see like this hyper realistic outfit on me, my live 2D model, and they're just like, I hope it like unlock some people. Just like, I thought the frill on your dress were blades. Yeah, they look like blades from the silhouette. But yeah, they're my ribbons. They're the ribbons. You can see my big bow behind me? Yeah, it's the ribbons for the big bow. Now it looks like you're fighting for your life. Oh, yes. I fight for my life. Yes. It's probably gonna be more accurate, you know? You're gonna hear me screaming. Because I don't know anything about what kind of creatures are in the game. And so I was talking about how I kind of just expect like the default Dan Minecraft creatures, like the hamsters and the cats and stuff. But it is, you know, it is a mod pack, so maybe the creatures might be a little scarier than I am expecting. At first, I was going to be like Tiny Protector protects all small creatures. But I want to protect all creatures. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like a griffin or something, you know? I want to, you know, shelter a griffin and protect a griffin. Yeah. It's kind of funny because I chose just like the chest plate solely. It's like I specifically chose the chest plate so that my sleeves could stick out of the chest plate. It's like I couldn't find armor that could fit my frills, you know, for my shoulders, and so I just bought the chest plate, you know. That's how it works, right? That's how armor works, right? Oh, really? All hamsters are modded Minecraft. Oh man. Okay, well. Okay. Then this the regular creatures. Then you know, like the axolotls and the cats and the ocelots and the pandas. Except for the pandas and the ocelots. You can't tame them. But I'm gonna try to... I don't know if it's gonna work the same way where you need like a name tag to tame them, like to make them your own. But I'm gonna have like a bunch of name tags in a cabinet or something. And then maybe, I don't know if it's possible, but I kind of want to make like a lectern, you know, where you have to go through like the adopting process, right? Like I have a little form where they gotta like fill out a form to adopt. But it's gonna be really goofy. Like, do you swear to protect this creature with your life? and then it's like, if they don't protect it with their life, you know, I come to them and I'm like, I hear something has happened to the creature. Now I have to kill you. Can you imagine? It's like the extreme tiny protector. Yeah. Contractual obligation, exactly. You know, because I'm the tiny protector, and that includes protecting them even after they've been adopted. You know. And so if something happens, I will be there to hunt you down. You know, like that night in Adventure Time, you know, that Finn and Jake are like haunted by for the entire episode because he's trying to get something back from Finn, and every time you just hear him go like, you know, maybe I should do something like that where you just hear me in the distance somewhere after your creature has disappeared. I just haunt you. I haunt you for the rest of your life. After I've discovered that the creature is no longer alive, I'm just like, now you have to die. Yeah, right. Yeah. The sound slowly gets louder and louder over time. I don't know if there's like an invisibility spell, but maybe I'll like go invisible, you know, go Danny Phantom. And then I'll just like keep on getting closer and closer. And maybe I won't do anything. Maybe I won't kill you. Maybe I'll just, you know, I'll just like haunt you in game. You don't know what's gonna happen. But you signed the contract. I'll be like, ooh, you signed the contract and now you will die for not protecting your creature. Ooh. Oh, you know, that'd be so cool. I don't know if anyone's thought about this, right? But if someone, if there is like an invisibility spell, what if someone's just like the local town ghost? You know what I mean? Like the whole time they're just invisible, and that's like their RP character. They're just a ghost the entire time, and their whole goal is to find something that will like bring them back from invisibility, you know, or back to life, quote unquote. That'd be cool, you know, because I feel like when it comes to like fantasy, there's always like a town ghost story here and there, right? They're like, oh yeah, have you heard about this this widow, the widow that is in this house at the top of the hill, you know? I know, right? Maybe I'll do that. Like if we ever have like a part 2 for like a, you know, another like Be Enchanted and Crafted, maybe I can be the town ghost. How did you die? Rats. How did you die? The plague. Yeah, your skin is transparent. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? It's like you blend in with the background, and then only when you move, someone sees you and they're like, oh my god, you were there the entire time. You're like, yeah, hey, what's up? I get that a lot, you know, being a ghost and all. No, not that you only see them when they're on fire. What the heck? Yeah, that'd be really fun. That'd be like a fun character to play as. Yeah, the ghost. No, not the Crocodile Basket. No. I mean, yes, I did like Crocodile Basket, but you know, I promise the Phantom part did not come from Crocodile Basket, even though he like disappears. It came from. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, Danny Phantom, going Phantom, a ghost RP character. Oh. Stone bugs. How did you die? What else could I say? I died from being scared. I got scared from a fellow ghost, and so I got a heart attack, and now I'm a ghost too. Yes. The fine print of the contract will say if creature dies after signing this contract, you'll be haunted by a non-hostile specter for all of eternity. Can you imagine? Like that's my my nighttime job, you know? Like I have 2 jobs. My full-time job is that I'm a knight, you know, protecting all the creatures. But then my part-time job is that I'm there to haunt people that fail to protect said creatures. Can you imagine? I need Art of Elf in the Danny Phantom jumpsuit. I love Danny Phantom. Oh my god, I love the theme song. Wait, I see Derpy's DM. Let me see. What the heck? Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Alright, let me keep going. Okay, alright. A new Piplup meme has dropped in... Oh, really? Okay, let me check. Let me look at it real quick. Let me see. Okay, Bio has finished. Bio has finished the meme. Okay, I'm going to put this into the... into the... No! Not the brown... Going to put this into... Hey, who's this? Who's doing that? Excuse me. I'm going to put this into the slideshow as well. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here real quick. But here, look. So this is the finalized art piece from Bio. Okay? This is Bio's final edit right here. All right? Look. Oh, yes. Monty Python. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, where's the slideshow? Okay, slideshow. Okay. Okay, let me open it real quick. Okay. You see it? I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. Okay, where's the slideshow at? Alright. It is here. Yep. Alright, let me put it into the slideshow. There we go. Alright, now it should be in there. And so you should see it pop up at some point. Okay. Alright. It's peeking, it's in the corner, it's in the top right corner. I don't know if you guys see it, but that shiny Piplup is peeking. It's in the corner. Alright, let me refresh the slideshow as well so that it can pop up properly. Alright, there we go. Okay, alright. It should pop up now. Thank you, Bio. Thank you for that edit. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Killer Baneri? Who's Killer Baneri? What the heck, Derby? Oh my goodness, I have the googly eyes. It has returned. If Elle finally gets the shiny Piplup, we need a Piplup peeking emote. That'd be so cute. I'm off to the gallows. Wait, what? Why? Why you go? Why you leaving? Yes, I just updated the counter. Yeah, I updated the counter by 1 as I was doing that. Yeah. Someone runs into you're taking off the armor and everything hurriedly to make it to your ship to be a ghost. Can you imagine? I think I'm the one haunting them, but they're the one like haunting me. Or not even haunting me. They're like the one, you know, following me. You know, because they're like paranoid about what's going to happen now that they've not protected the creature. And so they see the whole thing go down and they're like, oh, it's her. It's her. It's the night she became a ghost. Thank you, Rat. Oh, you know what'd be nice? I think it'd be nice to have like a foot pedal. I've heard about, you know, a few VTubers and a few friends that have like the foot pedal. I think it's like the Elgato foot pedal, right? And I think that'd be super helpful for stuff like this. Then I can just like, you know, use my foot to update the counter instead of trying to flip between windows the whole time. That'd be cool in the future to have. Yeah, especially when I become like full body 3D Elvira. Hire someone to do the haunting for you. What is my job posting? My job posting is what? Like, looking for a ghost to haunt people? Yes. Oh, you wanted that for push to talk? That'd be so nice, actually. Yeah, you can just like hold down to push to talk. Cause I feel like, I don't know. I kind of suck with push to talk if it's a key I have to press on my keyboard. Cause I don't know. When I panic, I don't think about putting on my mic to push to talk. And so most of the times when I have like proximity chat on, I just have like the mic on all the time, but with a sort of filter or a threshold. And so it'd be nice to have like a foot pedal for push to talk. A driving clutch. Create your own ghost. Oh, you know, I do want to see that. Okay, so you guys want to hear my ideas? Okay. Or should I talk about this later? I don't know. I feel like it all fits together anyway. But yeah, so I guess I can talk about it now. So for my first few ideas, because I did think about like being the tiny protector, right? Like I said, based off of when I commented on Maya's post for Boog. But then afterwards, I thought about it, right? I was like, ooh, because there is a playlist that kind of shows you tutorials and how to do stuff in the mod pack. And so as we were going through the playlist, I saw a bunch of like cute little bottles and stuff. And so I thought about doing like an apothecary, you know? Because there's the Ikemen art that Tora did not too long ago of like gender bent Elvira. And we're just like, oh yeah. You know, they kind of give off like apothecary vibes. And so I thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like an apothecary, you know? Where people can come by and stock up on like herbs and stuff, right? And then I could do my little farming type of layout too. Because I wanted to be a farmer as well. But I was like, being a farmer, I don't know if that is like all I want to do though. Because I like farming, right? And I've done a bit of farming in Minecraft. I want to do like more. And so I was like, I could be like an apothecary that has her own farm that, you know, where I get like fresh grown stuff. But then I was like, but then I could still explore, but it wouldn't really like tie in with, you know, the lore of me exploring. And so I eventually went through like a bunch of different ideas. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I really vibe with the whole, you know, knight, like Sir Evelyn, and then the whole like being the tiny protector. I thought it was cute. But I think it'll be fun though. I thought it was like the most fun character for myself personally, where I get to go out and explore, you know, maybe kind of like go out of my comfort zone in terms of like going to different biomes that are a little scarier in order to, you know, find these creatures to protect them and bring them back for people in the town. And so, yeah, that's how I came to the conclusion of, you know, sticking with Sir Evelyn for my RP character. Yeah. I'm so excited! I have seen a bunch of the other members' RP characters' introductions, and I'm so excited to meet them in game! There are so many creative ideas. There are people that have drawn their own OCs, you know, like their own OCs for the story. Like, for example, Maya. And it looks so nice. And then there's other people that kind of like make edits too. But yeah, it's been really fun seeing all the different ideas that people have come up with for the RP server. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, boy. No worries. I was just talking about how I kind of debated about being like an apothecary / farmer. And then at one point I was going to go with like the tea shop idea. Like have a little tea shop for nights to kind of... Oh, that's what I thought too. I thought about doing like a sort of like a hotel ish in a way, you know, where you know, tired guests, whether it's like tired knights or tired wizards or anyone that's tired, can just like stop by for a quick sip, you know, where they can like rest up for the night in the beds, or they can just, you know, get some food. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll like branch out. Maybe we'll see if I add on more. But yeah, the main thing I want to do though is the creature shelter. I wanna discover all the creatures, all the animals. I mean, that's practically what I was doing with the other servers. I would just go out looking for cats. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll expand on that. So it's not just cats, but creatures too. Hi, Hugo! Welcome on in! How you doing today? Oh, a tavern keeper. Whenever you are a knight/tamer. Oh, there is a tavern keeper in the RP server already, and so that's why I didn't want to be a tavern keeper. I feel like that person's idea of their tavern is really cute, and so I was like, I will not be a tavern. I do not want to compete with them, you know. I want to enjoy their tavern, and so I was like, oh, as a knight, I can stop by their tavern and stuff. Cavern taper. I mixed it up. Dang, I always do this. Whenever I try to speak too quickly, I either like mix up the two letters of two words, or I combine two words into one word. I did though. I didn't say cavern taper, but I said cavern, and then I stopped myself. That's why I thought you called me out. I was like, Rye heard me. Hi, Savvy. Hello there. Welcome, Wanted. I do that intentionally, swapping letters with two words. I do that unintentionally. I do that a lot when I try to speak quickly. Like when I get excited, I do that a lot. I'm like... I didn't catch it. A food TikTok distracted me. Food TikTok. What'd you see? I really want to try cooking up some more food recipes that I've seen on the TikToks as well. I'm just like, oh yeah, because I remember I used to just like store a bunch of these videos of people cooking and stuff, but I never felt like I could make them because it wasn't as easy to just go to the grocery and buy some stuff. And so I'm just like, oh, maybe I can start tapping into those recipes now, whenever we go grocery shopping, and try to, get stuff that is more catered towards the recipes. Because usually, like back at home, right? Like when it came to foods and stuff, Mom Beer, right? She's always been like the housewife. And so she's the one to mainly be in charge of like groceries, because she's the one that mainly cooks, right? And so she was the one to always kind of cater the refrigerator to what she wants to cook for the week for my dad and for us. And so I'm just like, oh, there's more leeway now. And so I can just try to, think of actually bringing those recipes to life. Yeah, I have a little category on my TikTok and my YouTube shorts and my Instagram reels where it's just like a stockpile of recipes, but I didn't really think about, for some reason, tapping into those until now. Bye, Huddle. I'll see you next time. Good luck at work. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, Fridge Frida. I don't know if you guys did that too. Like when you guys first moved out, I always hear jokes about like, the college / like university fridge. But like I said, I didn't move out until a few months ago. And so, a lot of people that had the experience of, being in university and college, away from home, I didn't do that. And so I only know about the memes of like, like they call it like the university meal, or like the college meal. Or meal for like a college / university student. Those guys eat lots of fried chicken. I have like fried chicken. Ooh, and I don't know why, but I've been really craving like the Jollibee fried chicken. I don't know what it is. I want like
long time no see.
A stand
Still no
chest.
shiny Piplup. Hey, you'll get it soon. I just finished my first Japanese lesson on Udemy, doing the Awayo writing homework.
Oh my goodness, Stanches! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the resub at 3 whole years. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea bun. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 3 whole years. And no worries at all. I can't believe it either. You officially have the cupcake Chonkvira badge. I hope you enjoy your cupcake Chonkvira badge. And thank you so much for saying hi. It's a pleasure to see you again. But yes, tell me all about it. Congratulations on finishing your first Japanese lesson on the IUEO, right? Writing homework. Let's go! Very exciting. Very exciting. Glad to be out of that phase of my life. Also, by the way, Sanchez, you're probably wondering, why the heck do I look like this? Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that there wasn't a comment about my appearance in the sub message. I swear, I feel like someone's gonna be like, you look a little different today, Elf. I saw an ad from my local Jollibee about their chicken sandwich. Oh, like I like fried chicken, but there's something about like the Jollibee chicken with the gravy. I saw this video where this it popped up on my shorts last night. It was this video of this guy who goes to the chef, and the chef, she kind of makes like fast food items turn into like a Korean version of that food. And so the guy brought in Jollibee, and so she turned Jollibee Korean because I guess she's like a Korean chef. And so yeah, she made a bunch of stuff like pajeon. She made some other stuff too, like kimchi. And I was just like, oh my god, that looks so good. Like she specifically put the gravy into like a flour mix, and then she made the flour mix with the gravy into pasta, like noodles, and then with the fried chicken, she kind of like repurposed the meat.
3 months sub streak. Elva Bunny, Elva Bunny, Elva Bunny.
Void! Void, thank you so much for the resub at 6 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay as a tea butt. Thank you, Void, for half a year. Can we get some love and some hype in the chat, please, for half a year from Void? Thank you. And thank you for the water as well, Rai. Also, the onigiri, I saw the redeem for onigiri elf. I don't know if I can do that today, so I might have to give you your points back if my mods can do that for you. I can't remember if that's the redeem that you can get points back for. Oh, you know that guy? Yeah. I just kind of stumbled upon the videos last night. Yeah. Oh, yes. No worries, Sanchez. Yeah, so the knight armor is actually, it's kind of, it goes along with my RP character later when we hop into the Be Crafted Enchanted RP server in Minecraft. And so I'm just suiting up. I'm suiting up early. I'm getting ready. Yes. Yeah, Shido. Yeah, I saw your redeem earlier, but I didn't swap because I was in the middle of putting on the armor. But yeah, if my mods can give you your points back, you'll get your points back. But if they can't give you your points back, then I can try to put these items into a scene real quick. Thank you, Bio. Okay, thank you. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Chongbeer, unfortunately, is too small and squishy to be able to wear a helmet. I don't know if you guys know, but the helmets are pretty heavy. It's very heavy. But yeah, the guy, the chef, she was like I said, she put the gravy into the flour and made some noodles with the flour mixture. She used the gravy as like a binding factor, binding ingredient. And then she took the meat and kind of repurposed it and then made that into, I think, the pajeon. And then for the crispy chicken skin, she turned the crispy chicken skin into like a garnish for the noodles that she had on the side. And then I think the Jollibee spaghetti, I think the sauce was separated for the cucumber like kimchi salad. I can't remember. Yeah, Chongbeer is actually very small. Yes, like if Chongbeer were to like stand next to me scale wise, Chongbeer is like very puntable. So Chongbeer is very small. I haven't done it yet, but maybe someday I'll give you guys like the actual scale of Chongbeer compared to Humanbeer. I would say actually Chongbeer is about like the same size as that Piplup on my shield right now. That's about like Chongbeer's size compared to me. Chongbeer can sit on my food tray. She's very tiny. She's very small, even though she's chunky. Yeah, Stanches. Yes. This is like seeing a cosplayer on the bus on the way to an event because they get... You calling me out, Ryan? Are you calling me out? I did that. Or I didn't do that, okay? I cosplayed as Mao Mao when I went to Anime NYC last year, but I did put on my makeup and my wig because I didn't want to deal with like putting on my wig in the bathroom because it gets so busy. And so I put on my wig, I put on my makeup, and then I took my costume with me to put on at the convention center. But yeah, I still got a few stares, you know, obviously, because you know Mama has green hair and her hair is done up in like a very fancy manner for the or no, not the tea ceremony, but the taste testing episode where she's taste testing for poison for the higher ups, right? And so yeah, there were a couple people, you know, looking at me. At the same time, though, you know, I think most people kind of realized what it was for because there were also other cosplayers that were in the train with me. There was this guy. There was there were like a couple of like there's a group of guys, right? And they're all dressed up as maids, and I was just like, oh, okay, they're going for the maid attire. Okay, it's like Kaicho maid sama, you know, esque. I don't know if they're going for like Kaicho maid sama, but I was like, that's pretty cool. A group of guys just dressed up all as maids together. Thank you, Flip. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will do my best, Flip. No, not Chongveer making it to the end of the football field. Please don't punt Chongveer. Chongveer may be very puntable, but please do not punt her, okay? Alright. Shay, pause the bald one for now too because of the helmet asset. I think the bald one I'm okay with. If people want to make me bald, I'll just put on the chainmail. In Offkai, me and a few of us were in maid outfits. Yeah, Jesta. Yeah. They kind of reminded me of that. I remember you talked about it, and I was like, dang, this is like Jesta and the homies, you know? No punting. Yeah, Chongveer is for petting. No, not even petting. I know. Chongveer is not to be touched. No touch. Chongveer is just there. Okay, Chongveer just exists. Unless it's like head pats. I guess head pats are okay. Yeah, no punting. May those punters break their toes if they dare try. Oh, not break their toes. Okay, Chongveer may be chunky, but not firm. Oh my goodness. No punting of any tiny animals. No. I'm the tiny protector. I will not allow. No allow. Oh my gosh! Wait! Marissa, I just saw your art that you drew in the Discord! Can I share? Wait, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. If you don't want me to share on stream, then that's perfectly fine too. But I love how it turned out! You can share! Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so fast! This was posted about like an hour ago too. But look! Let me save this real quick. This is so cute! Oh my god, my heart. 3 seconds. I love it. Even if it's like a, you know, something that artists will consider like a quick 3-second sketch or anything like that. I love, you know, all fan art. But look! Marissa drew me as the knight in shining armor. Look. Let me make it smaller. Look how cute! It's me doing like a little peace sign with the shield. To battle! Yeah! I love it so much! Wait, that's so cute. Oh, my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marissa. I love it. It even has like the little feather on top of it. So cute. Thank you. Yeah, stuff like this, right? Like I said, I cherish it. I cherish everything from doodles to sketches, you know, to like full art. Like I've seen some full rendered art, and so I love it. I love all of it. But yeah, if you guys ever, you know, decide to, you know, draw, I guess like Sir Evelyn during this 2-week period, like I said, please don't be afraid to, you know, let me know whether you want to share it on Twitter or if you want to share it on Discord. I would love to see your lovely art. I love all art. Except AI art. No AI art, okay? Walk into a wall first thing with those visuals. Ah! You know, it's like in Shrek, okay? Shrek, if you remember Shrek, he had his armor on. He had his helmet on, you know? You can still see-ish. Kind of. A little bit, you know, a little bit. I still remember that whole scene when Shrek takes off his helmet and then he has like the soot marks on his face from where the holes are in the helmet. You think there are dragons? You think there are dragons inside of the world? I'm so excited. I like I said, I did already kind of skim through the playlist that was provided for like tips and tutorials on the mod pack, but I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot about it. And so I'm excited. I'm ready to see what's in there. Do, 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 do. And then you drop a pin or pallet on top just behind the steel toe. Ow! Oh my goodness. Ouch. Have you done that before? Pew, pew. But yeah, I'm very small, and so I feel like the visor over my head is very accurate, you know? There are many cases where I've had like a helmet on my head or like a hat on my head, and then it just kind of like falls over because I small head. Also, Akira, I don't know if I said hi to you yet today, but hello, Akira. Hello on the YouTube side. Was there mayhaps a mod named Fire and Ice and set packs? That a way I could assist thy mistress with taming needs of certain creatures? Not yet. Like I said, it's my first time playing in the mod pack, and so there is a book to kind of help me learn along the way. And so it's like, I think of it like even though I am a knight, I'm a self-proclaimed knight, you know? And so it's like I'm a noob knight trying to learn how to be a knight while learning along the way. And so it's like my journey of being a knight, but also trying to understand this world as well. Yes, yes. I think that's like Henry in Kingdom Come Deliverance. He sort of gets put into the role. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why like I still included the like runaway princess part of my lore, because I am, you know, a runaway princess bunny VTuber. But I was like, oh, you know, I guess I could play into it, you know? It's like I'm a runaway princess that kind of just like ran away from her kingdom, and then she's like, you know what? I don't want to be a princess anymore. I'm gonna be a knight. And so I'm going to do my best to be a knight, but I'm also don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, hello, what am I do? I do my best. And then I thought about it too. I was just like, ooh, should I use magic along with it since I am a knight, or should I stick to not using music? Or not music, using magic. Sorry that I geeked out there. Oh no, you don't ever have to apologize. You never have to apologize about, you know, something that you're excited about. You know, I have many friends as well that are like super into Minecraft, and so they also get excited every time that someone, you know, gets invited to a server or starts a server, right? It has different mod packs and stuff. And so for me, like I've played in a few servers, but I'm not really the one to usually make like mod packs and stuff. And so it's exciting. It's exciting and fun to try out, you know, different mod packs. Like for example, I saw another event happening for another Minecraft server where they're doing like a Halloween themed server. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know that they had like whole mod packs for Halloween themed stuff. And so, yeah, it's always fun. That's why I'm always down to play Minecraft. Minecraft, fun fact, actually made me so nauseous at the beginning. Like I played Minecraft, I think when I first started streaming about 5 years ago. And so back then, you know, even playing something like I remember I used to play like Orcs Must Die, I believe it was called, right? I remember playing that or playing games like Astroneer. Those made me so nauseous. I would get so nauseous from the movement. And so playing Minecraft, I thought I was gonna throw up. But I feel like after learning about like the turning off the bobbing and increasing the FOV, and then after, of course, you know, years of me playing Minecraft now, I don't feel as motion sick as I used to be. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I'm not as motion sick. But in terms of like aside from motion sickness, I still feel very new when it comes to Minecraft. I feel like every time that I play Minecraft, I always learn something new. Like in the very SMP, I learned how to enchant properly from my... And so, yeah, I get excited every time that there's like a new mod pack or a new server, just to, you know, see what's new and try things out. And it's fun. It's fun to learn as I go. No, not at all. Not at all, Derby. Go ahead, start it up. I'm always down. But yeah, I think it's fun. It's fun how, you know, how much customization there is when it comes to Minecraft and how much you can do, how much you can learn, how different each server is. It's a very, very exciting time. I think it helped me build my tolerance. Yeah, right? I feel like there's a lot of games that have helped me build my tolerance over the years when it came to my motion sickness. You know? Like, for example, I remember with VR, right? When I hopped into VR chat for my anniversary stream like 2 years ago, I didn't feel as motion sick, but I feel like, especially this year, like I did VR at the beginning of this year. I did not feel motion sick as much as I used to. And so, yeah, I definitely feel like, you know, motion sickness is something that you really do have to build a tolerance to. But of course, don't like throw yourself in. I'm evolving. I'm turning into a gamer. I was kidding. But yeah, I used to get really motion sick. Like I whenever, for example, like when Dad Vera would drive us home after, because we would go to this Asian grocery market that was like an hour or two away. And so I'll get so car sick from being in the car for so long, you know? But yeah, I feel like I don't really get car sick like that unless I'm trying to do something. Like I learned the hard way that I cannot read in a car. I tried to play on my DS, you know, to pass the time while my dad was driving in the car. And my God, that made me almost throw up. And so, yeah, I was like, okay, I cannot read. I cannot play games in the car. I have to just stare out the window, you know, pretend that I'm in a music video until I get home. I think I played too much Minecraft. I nearly memorized all the potion recipes. Oh no, you're fine. I think that's really fun. Like for example, Nina, she loves Minecraft. And so there's a lot of stuff that Nina knows about that I just forget all the time. And I'm just like, dang, she knows in Minecraft. I can't use it. Yeah, truly, we can't use it as an excuse anymore. Yes. I evolved backwards. I used to not have motion sickness, but after being in China for a year and not being in cars often for that entire time, I just developed motion sickness. I think that's fine too. Like that's completely understandable because it's just the same thing as like, you know, how you can build tolerance. You can also lose tolerance, right? It's like with spice. You know, I feel like spice tolerance is a good way to give that example, right? Like if you eat a lot of spicy stuff, of course your tolerance is going to increase. But if you haven't had spicy stuff in a very long time, then it's going to, you know, you have to start all over again. And I feel the same way with that because I used to eat a lot of spicier stuff, especially when I was like super into my like Korean food phase. And so I was eating like tteokbokki like all day, every day and pultak and all that stuff. But I definitely feel like I'm not. My spice tolerance is no longer as high as it was like last year. And I don't have a high spice tolerance. And I can tell when my spice tolerance isn't as high. Staying on road trips, that does sound fun. Soup, you up just like blasting, you know, some music in the car. Ah, it's only from the back seat. Yeah, they do say that if you do get motion sick, they recommend, yeah, sitting in the front seat. Because the whole, I think the concept of motion sickness happens when you're, I think like for the car sickness, right? It's like you're in a moving vehicle, but you're not really moving per se, if that makes sense. But you see like the movement happening. I think that's how they describe it, like why motion sickness happens. And so that's why it's important to, you know, like make sure you see that everything's moving. Yeah. The inner ear gets confused, exactly. Hi, Kremlin. No shiny maidens. Yeah, no shiny maidens. Hi, Kremlin. How you doing today? Welcome on in. But maybe we'll find some shiny creatures in Minecraft later. Oh, you put a work in progress. Okay, let me see. I'm looking. Oh my God, I'm so excited. What the heck? Okay, I'm looking. Okay. Where is it? Oh my good, I look so majestic. What the? Oh my goodness. let me show this one right here. This is like Saber. I look like Saber from Fate Stay Night almost, like in terms of like the aura that Xena drew me as this version of a knight. I love it though. I love seeing all the different versions of you know, Sir Evelyn that y'all are drawing already. You know, we had like the cute knight that was drawn from Marissa of me with the piece, you know? And then there's this one right here. This one right here. Yeah, I love the big sword. It's so cool. Look, 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 look. Oh my goodness. This is Sir Evelyn after years of training. This is Sir Evelyn after I am, you know, a veteran. I'm like about to, you know, retire. Oh my goodness. Thank you for drawing Sir Evelyn so majestic. Oh my god. The long hair too. Oh my gosh. Looking so fancy. Thank you for drawing me, Xena. Thank you for the work in progress. I love it already. Oh my gosh. Oh, the little clover detail. I love the clover details that you guys are including as well into the motifs for the different drawings, right? Like I see that clover detail right there on the sword. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the previous artwork drawn by Marissa, look, you can see on the shield. The shield's actually customized for my design as well. There's like a teacup on the shield right in the middle, and then there are leaves as well. I love it. You guys are so creative. This is so cute. My heart. Life size. Excuse me, Cran Man. That is not 3 inches. Piplup is 3 inches right now on my shield. Not even. Practicing posings, I wanted to make something relaxed but yet dynamic. I love it. I think that definitely gives off relaxed and dynamic. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. Oh my goodness. This is the character your character summons at 2 stars, but then they get a variant that's at 3 stars and has a whole event around them. I know, right? So I'm saying it's like Sir Evelyn had a time skip, and that's like time skip Sir Evelyn, you know? I love both so much. Evelyn, Knight of Beasts, Tamer of... Whoa! Oh my goodness, you're giving me so many titles. Thank you, boy. That's very considerate. I don't know if I would be considered all that, but thank you. Thank you for being so kind to Sir Evelyn. Yes, Sir Evelyn, after they've saved like over 100 creatures. Yes. Alright, we have one more reset for today. I don't think I'll go for another reset. Like, I won't go for another 25. Just because I feel like I might go over into the start of the waiting room. And so, yeah, I'll probably just do like... Maybe we'll do some dailies afterwards. Just to kind of, you know... do a little bit. And I do want to like eat something too before I hop into the... Craft Enchanted. And so yeah, I'll probably do like a small break as well before we hop into the waiting room. Hi Scrubbing! Welcome on, nice to see you again. Can we get a shout out for Scrubbing, please? The fact that you're at 6,800 resets is both impressive and insanity. Yes, I concur. I concur. I feel like, yeah, it's crazy that I've gotten to this point. But I am also very stubborn, hoping that I can potentially get it before Pokemon Legends CA comes out. And so I realize this is insane. But, you know, I'm gonna keep on going. I won't stop until I get it. I will get it one day. One day. Yeah, Mod Rocker, hi! We're gonna do some dailies. I'm gonna do some dailies because right now we have about like half an hour-ish until I hop into the waiting room for Craft Enchanted. And so in the meantime, I'm gonna probably do like dailies for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break to eat and stuff, and then we'll come back and hop into some Craft Enchanted. Yeah. But yeah, as in terms of Pokemon though, I'm probably just gonna do this one last reset and then call it there because I don't want to go over. Sir Evelyn, Knight of Beasts, Breaker of Pickaxes, first said their name unmuted on stream. What does that mean? Breaker of Pickaxes? Don't call me out, okay? I haven't even made my first pickaxe yet. Okay, alright. Alright. Last reset for today, okay, y'all? So for those that made the prediction, let's see. Will the doubters win or will the believers win? That is the question. Ba, da, da, da. No! Today is not the day. Doubters, you have won yet again. Alright, take your points. Take your points. Let me give you your points. Alright, let me go ahead and give it to y'all. Alright, here you go. No way. Victory, yeah. The new Pokemon actually look kind of neat. Yeah! Which one? Are you talking about the Legends one? Or are you talking about the Pokopia? I think is what it's called for the Life Sim Pokemon. I'm excited! Although Pokopia is only on the Switch too. And so at that point, I feel like I would still kind of wait. You know, they didn't... They released the bundle for Legends as well as like the Switch 2, but they don't have a custom Switch 2. I'm really surprised about that. I thought they would do like a custom Pokemon for the Switch 2 with the bundle. I guess maybe they haven't really thought about doing custom designs yet for the Switch 2. Sir Evelyn, Keeper of the Tea Shop, Knight of Stream Delays, Herald of Technical Difficulties. Starter of the tea shop. No, I don't want it. Please. I don't want to start a fire in the tea shop. I would cry if that happened again in the new server. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it would have been super cool if it was shiny. I think so too. Yeah, Bacopia is so cute. You know, we were talking about it. Like, it's kind of dark the way that it starts up with Ditto, you know, taking on the form of their trainer. But aside from that, it's pretty cute. It's really cute. I'm excited to, you know, just enjoy my time in the world of Pokemon. Alright, let me go ahead and turn off the slideshow and the counter and all that jazz since we are done with the Piplup hunting section of the stream. We're gonna do some dailies and then I'm gonna do a break to go eat and stuff, okay? Alright. Let me pull it up. Let me put in the monitor again. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's plugged in. It's adjusting. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let me close this window. Okay. Alright. The Switch 2 bundle is actually worth, by the way. They only do that for new gens. It's cheaper than buying a Switch 2 than the game. Oh, Legends. Yeah, Legends Arceus didn't get one, right? But the reason why I thought they might do it for Legends ZA is because it's like the first Pokemon game on the Switch 2. And so I thought maybe for the special occasion they might do it. But yeah. I'm kind of waiting though. I kind of want to wait. The same thing with how I waited for the Animal Crossing Switch. I kind of want to wait for the Animal Crossing Switch to come out. If they're coming out with the Animal Crossing Switch. Or if there's like another custom Switch, right? But I remember I was able to do that because Brovira had a Switch that I borrowed to play Fire Emblem Three Houses to hold me off until then. And so... I don't know. If I do wait for it, then I probably won't play Pokopia or Fire Emblem until like a custom Switch that I like comes out. Because usually I do want to wait for the custom ones. Yeah, but I don't mind waiting for a bit longer. I'm not that rushed to play the new games like right when they come out anyway. And then for Pokemon Legends ZA, that one also comes out on the Switch as well. I think it's only Fire Emblem and the Pokopia that are Switch 2 exclusives as of right now. They do look like Animal Crossing with Pokemon, yeah. Keeping the flame alive. I know, right? Wouldn't Evelyn be a lady and not a sir? The thing is, right? I could be Lady Evelyn, but I don't know. I think it's really fun to be called Sir Evelyn. And so my character is Sir Evelyn. Yeah, Ditto is not a human. Ditto is a Pokemon. And so the Pokemon took form of their trainer. And so that's why the character you're playing as looks a little weird, because it's a Ditto that's pretending to be a trainer. Yeah. So Saber, the way it works in the Fate lore is that Saber is a king, right? So Saber is technically King Arthur, right? It's like based off of Excalibur and the story of King Arthur. And so in the story, usually Saber is referred to as like a he, like he, him pronouns. It's only in her route specifically, like if you're going for her, because technically Fate is like a visual novel. If you guys don't know, it is a visual novel, and it's a really spicy visual novel. But the only time that really Saber touches topic about, like, you know, like how she was born as a girl in the story for Fate is when Shido kind of talks to her about it, because, you know, he's in love with her, and, you know, he thinks that she should do what she wants to do. But for her, it was like she kind of took on the role of being king from a young age and has never really seen herself as like a girl, and, you know, been in touch with her feminine side. And so it's a little confusing. Same thing with Saber's son as well. Saber's son, I can't remember. Is it Red Saber? No, Saber of Red, right? Saber of Red? Is that Yeah, Saber of Red. So Mordred, Saber of Red, is Saber's son. And every time that Mordred refers to Saber, Mordred always says that Saber was a bad father in the anime. And so it gets a little mixed up there. I don't know the complete lore, but yeah, it's a little confusing. And the same thing too with Saber of Red. Saber of Red's also, you know, has a female body, but Mordred also gets referred to as like the son of Saber as opposed to like the daughter of Saber. And so I don't know enough to kind of give like a proper explanation of the entire thing, but that's what I've noticed from watching the anime. Yeah, like a lot of the heroes that the actual heroes that are used for the characters in the Fate world, a lot of them are gender swapped. Yes. I was talking about first Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, and then I started talking about Fate Apocrypha, because Fate Apocrypha was the one where I got introduced to Saber of Red. Not Red Saber, yeah. Red Saber is Nero. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Fate lore is pretty confusing if you guys are not familiar with it. But yeah. There's like a lot of like technicalities when it comes to Saber. Yeah, Mordred. We were talking about Mordred, Saber's son. And then we're talking about Saber. So yeah, for King Artoria, for Saber, Saber is always referred to as like a king and a he/him by a lot of people that follow Saber in the Fate world. All right, let me pull up the dailies as we're talking about this. Yes, and then there's Fate Grand Order, yes, where we get to see the lovely Jeanne d'Arc. I love Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc is my favorite servant. Jeanne d'Arc. Actually, no. Scathach is my favorite server. And then Jeanne d'Arc is like up there with Scathach. But I haven't seen Scathach yet in an anime, which I'm really sad about. All I want is to see Scathach in an anime. One day, maybe. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're valid, Bio. Yeah, Fate lore is confusing even if you're familiar with it. Like, I'm familiar with it, but I still get confused. There's a lot. There's Saber Red. There's Red Saber. There's like three. There's 3 sabers that are red, but they're all different depending on how you call them. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. Let me pull up. Let's start off with the usual. We'll do Food Guesser for our first daily of the day, okay? I'm gonna change the title since we are no longer in the Pokemon category. But yeah, we're just gonna chill a little bit with some dailies, and then I'm gonna go take a break to take a quick break, eat some food and whatnot for like 15 minutes, and then we'll come back to VCraft Enchanted, okay? But right now I'll change it to just chatting. Dailies. And then do the arrow. But yeah, Rovira was the one that helped me learn the lore at first when I played or when I watched, because he was the one that really got into Fate, and then he really wanted me to get into Fate, and so I was like, okay, all right, I'm down to check it out, and then I got roped into it, and I was just like, I see, I understand why it's such a fun franchise to be in. All right, everybody. Here we have our Food Guesser. If you guys don't know how Food Guesser works, as usual, Food Guesser is a game where you are trying to guess the origin of the food. And so you'll see a picture or a couple pictures of a food item. And then from there, we have to try to guess the origin of the food, the country of origin. And then from there, if we're not able to guess it within a set number of guesses, then we will get the reveal. But as of right now, we should have a total, I believe, of like 5 guesses, I want to say, if I remember correctly. Not the kitchen, the country of origin. All right. Okay. This first one right here. Okay. So, as you can see from the picture, it says this dish is a creamy yet rich porridge made from sour cream, milk, and flour, often sweetened with sugar and topped with melted butter. It's traditionally garnished with a sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar. Known for its smooth and velvety texture, it is usually served warm, providing a comforting and indulgent experience, often enjoyed during festive occasions as a treat. All right. So what do we think? What do we think could be our first guess for a place of origin? Any guesses? Carnival Phantasm is more of like a spin-off for the Fate series. It's like an alternative world where it's like if you wanted the servants to not like kill each other ruthlessly, it's a world where they get to enjoy their slice of life instead. So yeah, Carnival Phantasm is more of like spin-off, more slice of life comedy fun side of the Fate, if Fate were to not be as extreme as it is in the canon series. It's like with Higurashi, how Higurashi has like their like magical girl series with Ilya, or not Ilya, that's still Fate. With Rika, right? Rika, and there's like a whole, like spin-off where they're all enjoying their life, casually, slice of life, goofy, not really intense like the actual Higurashi series. Yes, 5 guesses and 3 for the daily. Yeah. Scandinavian, vaguely Northern European. Who's Milda and where is she from? I was looking at that too. It says Milda Extra Saliat. I don't know why that sounds Italian, maybe, to me. Berserker playing the watermelon splitting game is the best. Hi, Boon. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah. I feel like Carnival Phantasm's nice if you're kind of, dead inside after seeing the servants kill each other. You're like, oh, they're still alive. Still alive. Yes, that's true. Meow, yes. I will say, okay, so someone said Scandinavian. And so should I go with Italy? I mean, that's true, yeah. The servants are never really dead. That is true, right? They're dead until you, like, summon them again. I guess it's more so like they're masters, right? It's a world where the masters are still alive. Let's see. Alright, I'll go with my first gut. Maybe I'll go with, let me see.
Wamu gifted a tier 1 sub to Boon Hobo.
Ooh.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Umu, thank you for gifting a sub to Boon. Boon, I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stays at Tea Bun. Again, thank you, Umu. But can we get some love and some hype in the chat, please? For that kindly gifted sub to Boon from Mumu. Thank you. Hi, Sleeper. That's okay. It's for funsies. It's supposed to be chill. I thought the pink thing on the top of... Oh, it's Chinese, but that was a lady. I think I'll go with, I mean, right, Europe. But what part of Europe? Because you don't have, like, Scandinavia. What country? Is it just... Never seen it around here in Italy, to be fair. Oh, okay, tons. Okay, maybe not Italy. Denmark? Okay, I'll go with Denmark. I'm so sorry. I'm bad with my geography. If I haven't said that before. Oh, okay. Okay, let me make the window a little bit smaller because you can't see the guesses. Okay, right there. So, from the guesses, as you can see, it's hot. Denmark is a hot guess, meaning that it's close. It's more northwest of Denmark. So what do y'all think is more northwest of Denmark? Burn it up for you, baby. God, I love that song from the Jonas Brothers. Yes, Racy. Yes, there are. Oh my gosh, Racy. It is with my pleasure to bestow this pink diamond upon thy name. Ba da da da. Yippee! Racy, you are now a VIP of the channel. Pudgy, pudgy, pudgy. Thank you so much for saving up all those points and for spending all that time here to get all those points. I hope you enjoy being a VIP for the next 3 months. Thank you. Can we get some hype and some love in chat, please, for our new VIP? One of us. One of us. Thank you, Racy. Thank you. All right, Sweden. Oh, Sweden does border this country. Okay, it's more west of Sweden, so it's the west of Sweden. All right, the name is Ramagrat. Any guesses after this part right here? Yes, another VIP hath been crowned. Norway. Okay. Norway. Oh, really? I didn't know there was only one country west of Sweden. Today I learned. Norway. Ding, ding, ding. Ramagrat is a traditional Norwegian dish, essentially a type of sour cream porridge. Ah, it's derived from ram, meaning sour cream, and grat, meaning porridge. This dish has been part of Norwegian food culture for centuries. You know, I like sour cream. And so I'd be down to try this sour cream porridge. I like porridge. I like sour cream. And so I feel like I would like sour cream porridge. Have you guys tried this before? Look up where the country is on the map for some learning. Oh, is this a learn with Elvira time? Alright, let's look. Let me pull it up. Norway on map. Hello, Whoppo. Hello there. Welcome on in. Yes. Is there something that you're concerned about? Why do you say ... What the? But hello, Whoppo. Good time zone. Hello there. How you doing today? Come back, Whoppo. I'm just in costume, okay? I'm in costume. I'm ready for Recraft Enchanted, okay? All right. Hi, Whoppo. Can we get a shout out for Whoppo, please? Even though he denies that he does not stream. Oh, okay. So this is the map, okay? This is the map for Norway on the map. All right. Oh god, it's so bright. All right, we good? You good? You guys saw it? All right, I'm going back. Is this a sloppy Joe? To make this dish, saute ground beef with finely chopped onions until brown. Season with salt, pepper, and a touch of Worcestershire sauce for flavor. Simmer with a bit of water until the meat is fully cooked and liquid is mostly evaporated. Serve the seasoned meat on a soft hamburger bun, optionally topped with pickles, mustard, and That's not a sloppy Joe then. Is it just a burger? Unless it is a sloppy Joe. Because usually, I feel like sloppy Joe, usually they have like tomatoes and stuff. You know? Like tomato sauce? What do you mean, ew? What is that? That looks like the American sloppy Joe. You think so? Okay. I'm gonna say America. Yeah, it looks like sloppy Joe, but different. Oh, it's a tavern sandwich. Okay, so it is from America. The tavern sandwich, known as loose meat sandwich, originated in the United States, specifically in the Midwest. Its creation is generally attributed to the Ye Olde Tavern, a restaurant in Sioux City, Iowa, where it was first served in 1924 by proprietor David Peglin. The sandwich is distinct for its use of crumbled, unseasoned ground beef, unlike the seasoned mixture of a sloppy Joe. Ah, okay. So it is like a sloppy Joe, just not seasoned and not sauced up. So it is like a sloppy joe, but like a drier version of sloppy joe. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Siu? But yeah, in America we have a thing called sloppy joe, where essentially it's like a crumbled up burger, like ground beef. That you have the patties, you have the crumbled ground beef, and then when you have the sloppy joe, you have like tomato sauce. At least that's how I'm familiar with it. Sauced up? Yeah. Why? Does it sound weird when I say sauced up? No, I want to call this a tiny joe. Hi, Day. Welcome on in, by the way. Oh my god, Day. I saw your message last night. I saw your message in the chat. All I saw at like 2 a.m. was Day in the chat being like, oh. I felt so bad. I'm so sorry, Day. I'm so sorry for the late night stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in terms of like streaks and stuff. And so don't worry. You can always get your streak back. Yeah, Day. Yeah. It was just a reset. It was just like a you know, mid-year reset. No, I'm so sorry. Well, no, your tea bags are still there. It's just the Twitch streak that's gone. But your tea bags should still be there. Fabricio. It is with my pleasure to bestow this pink diamond upon thy name. Ba-da-da. Wait. Hold. Okay. Minor setback. Okay, let me try that again. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. It is with my pleasure to bestow this pink diamond upon thy name. Ba-da-da-da. Cha-chan! Yay! Congratulations. You are now a VIP for the next 3 months. Thank you so much, Fabricio, for saving up all those points and for spending so much time here to get those points. Thank you, Fabricio. Thank you. Chi! Oh. Chi!
Always lurking for many more years to come. QALV happy.
Chi, thank you so much for the resub at 58 months. Oh my goodness, almost at the big 60. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stays at T-Bun. Thank you so much, Chi, for almost 60 months. Oh my goodness. I hope you continue to enjoy lurking here and chatting here too. Thank you, Chi. I appreciate you. Yes. Can we get some love and hype in the chat, please, for Chi as well? Thank you. All right, last food for Food Guesser before I go on a small break to get some food before Recraft Enchanted. We have what looks like a brownie with vanilla bean ice cream. And so it says, this dish is a rich, dense dessert that boasts intense chocolate flavor. Made with traditional flour, it typically combines high-quality dark chocolate, butter, sugar, and eggs to create a velvety texture. Its moist, fudgy interior contrasts the delicate... Wait, is it a lava brownie? Often garnished with a dusting of powdered sugar or a dollop of whipped cream, the indulgent... Is this a lava cake? It's a lava cake, right? Because it says... fudgy interior contrasts with the crispy outer layer. France? Okay, let's say France. It borders. It's more east of France. Nice guess, ma'am. All right. What would this be? I actually don't know where lava cakes originate from. Italy? Would it be Italy if it's more east of France? Souffle. It does look like a souffle. A petit gâteau. Lava cake souffle. Italy, Belgium, Switzerland, Belgium. All right, I can say Italy first, and then Belgium, Italy. It's Italy. Okay, it's a flourless chocolate cake, so it's not a lava cake. It's a flour. This flourless chocolate cake is a dense, rich dessert made primarily from chocolate, eggs, butter, and sugar without any wheat flour. Ah, okay, so maybe if it did have flour, it would be like a lava cake if they focused more on like the gooey interior, right, with the chocolate that's piped in. Gluten-free, yeah, gluten-free. You know, I kind of want to try that. I'm not a big chocolate type of gal, but I'm okay with like brownies and chocolate cakes. Oh, Sanchez. Oh, no. Yeah. Flowerless. The other flower. Yeah, the other homophone. Oh, the flourless crumble cookies. Yeah, we're learning. Sounds like it'd be so good in one hand with a cup of milk. I know, right? I feel like, yeah, sometimes something about like dipping a brownie in a milk. Back in the day when I wasn't lactose intolerant, it was really good. It was real nice. Has a certain je ne sais quoi. Not that je ne sais quoi. But all right, chat. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm going to take a little break just to go get some food. Do a stretch before we hop into some VCraft Enchanted. But yeah, I'm gonna chat with y'all for like an hour or so-ish. And then we can, you know, get started. We can do more dailies. We can chat more. You know, I'll let y'all decide. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'll give you guys some points to combo with. But yeah, we shall come back here, have an hour before the VCraft Enchanted, and then we can hop on in. Alright? But yeah, here are your points to combo with. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a bigger break just so I can, you know, take the time to get some food before we hop on in. Okay? So, be right back, chat. And see you guys here in like 10, 15 minutes, okay? Alright, BRB. Take this time as well if you want to go, you know, get some food or take a break as well or hang out. But here, what I'll do is I'll pull up the stream avatars so you guys can have something to do while I am on that break. So, stream avatars. Let me pull it up. Where are my stream avatars? Okay. Alright. Yeah, Minecraft time soon. Actually, if anything, I could hop into like a single player mode, you know, just to kind of familiarize ourselves a little bit before we hop into like the multiplayer server. So maybe I can do that. Yeah, stream avatars have been hidden. I wanted to keep stream avatars gone until I could have the new accessories for y'all. But I was like, you know what? I'll just bring it up every once in a while because I feel like I miss it and I feel like it's unfair to not have it just because we don't have the new accessories yet. But yeah, new accessories soon TM for the stream avatars. I don't know if I can handle hardcore scary in Minecraft. I've seen some things that happened in Minecraft, you know, that's kind of scary. And I don't know if I could play that. Maybe if I had friends to join me, you know, with that. But I don't know. It's a little spoopy. It's a little spoopy. A little scary. But okay. All right. I'll be right back, okay? See you guys here in a bit. I forgot. I want to end the waiting room on YouTube first. wait, to me. Wait, I need to end the YouTube first so that we are ready for Minecraft, okay? I don't want to make people wait on the Pokemon side. Sorry. Okay, all right. But okay, everyone, can we get some goodbyes in chat, please, for those that were here specifically for Pokemon today? But yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to those that were here specifically for Pokemon hunting today, but I am gonna raid directly into the waiting room for the VCraft Enchanted, okay? And so you guys will be able to see the VCraft Enchanted automatically, all right? If you guys are watching on stream right now, if you want to stick around for that. But like I said, I'm just gonna end the waiting room first, or end the stream first for Piplup side, and then we'll hop into the waiting room for the VCraft Enchanted, all right? But yes, I want to say real quick to those watching, and then I will raid you guys into that stream, okay? All right, okay. So let me go ahead and make sure that everything's Good. It's going to redirect, I believe, properly into it. Let me check. Yes. Okay, it is going to raid into it properly. Good. Okay, but yes. Bye, YouTube. For anyone that was here today, like I said, specifically for shiny Pip hunting, I hope you enjoyed your time here with us. But yeah, we're gonna hop into some Beecraft Enchanted here in a bit after I get some food. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you guys here in a few minutes in the waiting room.